aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to AKA Geeks Movie of the Week. I'm Sean. This week's movie of the week, another week in Christmas movies leading up to Christmas, is Love Actually. I haven't seen this movie before. I've seen that it has very good ratings on Netflix. I always hear women talk about it. I've never really heard any males talk about it. It's a bit of a chick flick in that sense, if we're gonna be stereotypical. It does remind me of a certain genre of movie that are very obvious when they do come out. It's that type of movie like She's Just Not That Into You, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, those types of movies where they somehow get like 8 to 10 people or relationships, and they kind of spread them out across a city or something, and have them somehow all connect on the day of New Year's Eve or Valentine's Day or in some way throughout the course of the film. And they kind of reveal to you over the period of the movie how these people are connected. So I'm gonna read off this cast. In my honest opinion, when the credits were rolling at the beginning, I knew Hugh Grant was in it, I knew Colin Firth was in it, but the cast, pretty awesome cast. I was like super surprised, so just mind my eyes, I'm sorry. Bill Nighy, Gregor Fisher, Colin Firth, Sienna Gilroy, Liam Neeson, Emma Thompson, Chris Marshall, who else we got? Martin Freeman, Joanna Page, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Andrew Lincoln, Keira Knightley, Hugh Grant. Who else was in there? Alicia Cuthbert's in there. Laura Linney. As you can see, I just named off close to 10 people, I think, that are, for me, are well-known actors and actresses. Like, I can name movies that they're in other than this one. And I was really surprised when I saw all these names go down the list. I was like, wow, that's really cool. So with that being said, this movie, I thought it was gonna be pure chick flick because I hear a lot of women talking about it. Like I said also as well though, I was kind of surprised that it had a lot of comedic undertones. And I felt the storytelling in it was pretty well done. I felt like felt throughout this film that this was the start of that type of film. And I was okay with this one. I liked some of the stories behind the relationships and some of the dialogue and the narrative that Hugh Grant gave at the beginning of the film. And it was really truthful and to the heart, I guess, of what Christmas is. And I think for me, that's the biggest thing, is that these stories were held together by something meaningful for the most part. There was some stuff that could be, that's on the fence that for me that could go either way. Probably because I've never felt those types of feelings before, but a lot of it I think is totally based in like how the heart feels and stuff I've seen and stuff I've felt. I felt like some of the stuff was a little predictable, mainly with Andrew Lincoln's character. I forgot his name, Mark, I think it was in the film. With what he was feeling, and I felt that was a little predictable. And again, I've never seen this film. I don't know anything about this film other than Love Actually, Colin Firth, or Hugh Grant, pretty much. In this film, being a Christmas film, it had a lot of moments, set pieces, and stuff that very brought much in that Christmas flavor, and I love that. I love these Christmas movies, and it makes me feel like it is Christmas, with these types of movies. This movie feels like Christmas. There's a recurring theme within all these stories in this film, and that I very much enjoyed, which was it's because it's Christmas, I gotta tell the truth, or whatever the case may be, or reveal my heart, I guess you could say. Hopefully, it almost made me feel like maybe that's what I got to do right now in my life with a certain thing that I have, and maybe we'll see if I do that or not and what happens. But it kind of emboldened me, I guess you could say. So with that being said, the acting was good. It was nothing that was classic, like, oh my god, the best acting ever, but it was good. The story, it had meaning to it. It pulled on your heartstrings with something like with Liam Neeson's character. And then there was also stuff that was funny, Colin going to America, meeting one of my favorite blondes, Alicia Cuthbert. And there was a lot of aspects to this film that I really enjoyed. It's a 4.5 on Netflix. I probably would put it at a 4 for me on Netflix with what I'd say. That's like a really like it. You know, I really enjoyed it. It's something that I can see myself coming back to watching it in the future. And with that being said, I would definitely recommend it to you guys. It is something that can possibly put in your repertoire of Christmas movies, but I also think it has enough of a story outside of the Christmas element. You could watch it at any time of year. So again, you guys, I feel like this was a really good film. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time with it this week. I'm looking forward to what the guys and I will watch next week for the actual the lead up to Christmas for our group discussion. Remember to check out AKA Geeks on all of our social media platforms, as well as checking out the podcast weekly on iTunes, Google Play, and Spreaker. And for this video, you guys, we're done for today. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation about the movie Love, Actually, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
AKA Geeks.